Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be telling you the story of The Betrayal, a tale of trust, treachery, and fate. Tendai stood at the airport feeling the hot Harari sun on his face. He was leaving his home behind, heading to the UK. His heart was heavy, but he told himself that one day all his hard work would be worth it. Tendai had always wanted to build a house for his family in Zimbabwe. But first, he had to leave everything behind. Moving to the UK was not easy. He sold his car, his small shop, and even his late father's land to buy a plane ticket. He left with only a suitcase and big dreams. Life in the UK was tough. Tendai shared a small flat with 3 other Zimbabweans. He worked 2 jobs, cleaning offices in the morning and lifting heavy boxes in a warehouse at night. He walked long distances in the freezing cold because he couldn't afford bus fare. Sometimes he ate only once a day to save money. His meals were simple: bread and tea in the morning, a small plate of rice at night. His hands hurt from scrubbing floors and his feet ached from standing for hours. But he kept going, believing that his sacrifices would one day help his family. Every month, Tendai sent money home. His mother, Tendai, always reminded him of the struggles in Zimbabwe. "My son, your younger brother needs school fees. Your sister is sick. The house is falling apart." So Tendai saved even more, cutting out everything that wasn't necessary. He stopped going out with friends and even skipped doctor visits when he felt sick. His only goal was to send more money home. One evening, his older brother, Zafara, called him. He sounded excited. "We should build a house for the family," he said. Tendai felt happy. He imagined a warm, safe home where their mother could rest. He pictured a simple house with a red roof and a small garden where Tendai could sit in the evenings. Tafara promised to take care of everything. Tendai just had to send the money. Each month, Tendai sent part of his salary home. Tafara always reassured them. "Don't worry, Mofu, the builders are making progress. The foundation is set. Next month, we start on the walls." Tendai smiled. His hard work was paying off, but every time he asked for pictures, there was an excuse. "My phone camera is broken," Tafara would say. "The builders don't like taking photos, or the network is bad today." Years passed. Tendai had sent enough money to finish the house twice over. Life in UK was still difficult, but he told himself it was worth it. Each time he thought of visiting, Tafara stopped him. "The house is almost done. Just send one more payment and you'll be proud." One day, a childhood friend, Tanashi, visited Zimbabwe. Tendai asked him for a favor. "Bro, please check out my house and take some pictures." Tanashi agreed. A week later, he called Tendai. His voice was serious. "Mufu, are you sure you've been sending money for a house?" Tendai's stomach turned. "Of course, why?" "Well, there's nothing there, just an empty plot with tall grass." Tendai felt dizzy. How could this be? He had worked so hard, suffered so much, yet there was no house. Without thinking, he booked a flight home. When he arrived in Harare, he went straight to the land, just as Tanashi had said. there was nothing there. No foundation, no bricks, just weed. His heart sank. He confronted Tafari, who couldn't look him in the eye. Mufu, things got tough. I had to use some of the money for family emergencies. Tendai pushed for details. Tafari had spent the money on his own house, school fees for his children, and even a big wedding. Tendai felt crushed. He had worked extra shifts, endured freezing winters, and denied himself so much just to be betrayed. His mother, Tendai, tried to calm him. My son, Tafara only wanted to help the family. You are in the UK. You can always make more money. That was the moment Tendai realized something painful. To his family, who's just a son or brother, he was an endless source of money, a walking ATM. That night, he lay awake in his childhood bedroom, staring at the ceiling. He had to change things. The next morning, he withdrew any remaining money from the shared family account. No one would misuse his money again. Then he visited a lawyer to learn how to buy land in his own name. News of his actions spread quickly. His younger sister, Nyasha, came to him in tears. Tendai, Tafara made a mistake, but he's still our brother. Don't turn away from us. Tendai sighed. Nyasha, I will always be here for the family, but I won't let anyone take advantage of me again. His mother, Tendai, begged him to forgive Tafara. My son, Tafara regrets what he did. Maybe you should help him fix things. Tendai shook his head. I have helped enough. Now I need to help myself. Some family members were upset. Tafara, feeling ashamed, spread rumors that Tendai had changed after moving abroad, but Tendai didn't care. Determined to start fresh, he reached out to a kind friend in the UK who had successfully built a house in Zimbabwe. He learned about trusted real estate agents and how to buy land safely. He joined a group of Zimbabweans abroad who faced similar betrayals, sharing advice on protecting their investments. One day he got a call from a property developer. Mr. Tendai, we have land that fits your budget. We handle everything with full transparency. Tendai was careful. He hired an independent surveyor and did video calls to see the land. After months of research, he made the purchase, this time only in his name. Meanwhile, Tafara's life changed. Without Tendai's money, he struggled. He could no longer afford the lifestyle he had built on lies. He avoided family gatherings, ashamed, but Tendai didn't mock him. He focused on his own journey. Months later, Tendai's house began to rise. He received real updates, pictures, and videos. When he returned to Zimbabwe a year later, he stood in front of his finished home, a strong house, a peaceful garden, and a veranda where Tembi could sit and enjoy the sunset. As he touched the smooth walls, he felt deep pride. This was his, built on truth, hard work, and resilience. One evening, as he sat outside, Nyasha smiled at him. You didn't, Mufu. You didn't let the betrayal break you. Tendai smiled back. I had to learn the hard way, but I finally built something real, and this time no one could take it away from him. Morals of the story. Number 1, trust must be earned. Number 2, hard work should be respected. Number 3, learn from betrayal, but don't let it break you. Number 4, financial independence is key. Number 5, family loyalty should not mean blind sacrifice. Number 6, forgiveness doesn't mean forgetting. Number 7, plan and protect your investments. Number 8, personal growth comes from pain. Number 9, success is the best revenge. Number 10, always have a plan B. Thank you for watching. See you next time. If you haven't subscribed, please click that subscribe button. Thank you. Bye.